backseat. Like they can't do this no more to me. You didn't what? You didn't have nothing to do with the sex tape, Chris. Like you a mom. You 60 something. Really only played my part. Y'all told me what to do. I said cool. So I'm taking full responsibility to some of the fucked up shit that happened. I was playing my role. Play your role.
What's going on, cousins, friends, family, and YouTube gatherings? Hello, I'm back tonight with another episode of the AJ Red Show to discuss this bullshit with Ray J and Kris Jenner and the Kardashian gal. Y'all want to discuss it? Trust me, y'all do. Here we go.
It's the AJ Red Show, starring me, AJ Red. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Now let's get into it.
What's going on again, YouTube friends and family? It's your boy, AJ Red, back again with another episode of the AJ Red Show. And tonight we're here to discuss this situation with Ray J surrounding this sex tape that happened many years ago, many moons ago. But before we get into that topic tonight, let me start off by thanking each and every one of you whom have already subscribed to the channel. My faithful followers, I love you guys. I can't post anything within a minute before y'all, only with the comments and the likes and the looky-loos and all that good stuff. So I love you guys so much for that. Please keep up the good work. For you new subscribers, if this is your first video, please take the time now to go ahead and hit the notification bell. That's that bell that says subscribe, the little button. Click it so that you will be one of the first ones to see these videos when I upload them. So you can comment, like, and you can share with somebody else, because hopefully by that time you've already subscribed. But also, please don't forget to hit that like button. That's that thumbs up button. That really helps a brother out a lot. So again, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. If it were not for you guys, I would not have, this platform, and it would not be as successful as it is today. So I really want to attribute that to you all and the time that you all take out with me. So now that we got all the pleasantries out the way, let's jump into this bullshit with Ray J, the Kardashian gal, and Kris Jenner. Now listen, I, like others, I was actually on the live when Ray J, about a month ago, maybe now, he went live on Instagram. And he was talking about basically bringing up the whole fact of the sex tape again, which happened many moons ago. We all kind of remember that. Those of us, of course, 30 plus and shit, probably 25 plus, probably by this point. Or maybe even, about 25 plus, somewhere along there. We all recall that incident with the tape being leaked, by accident, this and that and the third. But now we fast forward to 2022, and here it was about a month ago. I was sitting down one gorgeous morning, and I was having a cup of Java, having my morning coffee, and something said, go and look at, Instagram. And then when I went to Instagram, it popped up, it was Ray J going live, and he was going off about how it's Kris Jenner, basically Kim Kardashian, and sometimes Kanye West was hitting him up that particular night while he was on vacation, trying to have a serene vacation, trying to get some of the woes of life away from him, ease his aching mind, his aching heart, and, kind of have that decompression time and get away and kind of recharge. He said whilst he was doing this shit, they was fucking with him, hitting him up, talking about, hey, look, get off of social media with your rants about the sex tape, about too much information and all this different stuff. They were texting him, blowing him up, because he was actually showing some of the text between he and Kanye, during that time in the vacation home in which he was in. He actually went so far as to put them motherfuckers on the projector so he can actually scroll down them and read them. And I ain't know Ray J hadn't got so team thickums, and to the point the boy was blind, but the boy put the lookers on, he put his eyes on so he can hear us better and let us know what the fuck was going on with him, and was reading these messages up and down as he was telling us about messages between he and Kanye. He was basically saying, way back when it came to the sex tape, basically he was kind of hesitant about, going through with the deal. he really didn't want to do it. He had already, performed the sexual acts. He had already, done it several times. He said Kris Jenner asked for them to do it more than once, which he said they actually recorded 3 tapes, and Kris Jenner took her time going through each and every one of them, trying to pick out which one would actually show her daughter in the best light to actually go ahead and leak to make money off of it. He said in that time with his hesitancy, he's being pushed by Kris Jenner, he was being pushed by Kim Kardashian, and some of the other producers, I guess, that was actually involved with the video, the sex tape. He said he was being texted and called and urged, like almost emailed and all this kind of shit about going ahead and signing the contract and signing the deliverables so that they can actually go out and produce this tape and put it online and leak it. Well, he explained what deliverables was, because I kind of got the idea, but for those of you who don't know, it's basically your signature on kind of saying that you agree to go ahead and, I guess, deliver this information, or it's kind of self-explanatory. Fuck, he put it in the video or whatever. If y'all watch the shit, y'all know what I'm fucking talking about. If not, go back down here to the YouTube or go back to his page and you can see the whole thing. It was like 42 minutes long. But he went on to say that Kim actually went ahead and forged his signature to expedite the process of the video being put out at Kris Jenner's will, because she wanted to get this money going and get this tape out there and get these revenues going. Again, he was saying how they were asking him to get off of live, stop exposing them, stop speaking too many truths, all this different shit. He was in the hype of, to the point where he actually almost couldn't, not say verbalize what was going on, and that's why I'm glad he had people around him to actually help him out with that part and to help him with the projection and all this other shit. But he verbalized, basically going through hell trying to keep these people off his back, and these are some powerful people that were actually fucking with the boy. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward to about a couple of days ago, now he posted on Instagram, something to the effect of, if he was to die tonight or take a jump or some shit like that and die and meet his death that particular night, that he would want his children to know that he actually loved them dearly, as well as his family. Now, this to me, of course, cried out for help. The bottom line is he was in a state of, that has to be in between a rock and a hard place. They're probably putting stuff out on him. They're probably lying. They're probably saying all kind of shit, slanderous lies, trying to say this didn't happen and that didn't happen. But as Ray J said before, he has the fucking receipts and he's willing to produce them. But who knows what they've decided to do or say to him behind the scenes between that 4 weeks ago and these last couple of days, that kind of pushed him over the edge. Maybe it was the fact of dealing with everything as a whole and trying to just be a good human being, trying to be a good father, trying to not be in the limelight in that negative way, and wanting more for himself and to leave behind a better legacy and forget that bullshit with the sex tape. But apparently the powers that be, mainly being now, Kris Jenner and probably Kim Kardashian and whomever else they were in dealings with at the time and probably currently, are not letting him, get away or disconnect peacefully and leave this shit alone. So he went on that rant on Instagram a few days ago, and it wasn't very long after that. Apparently, his older sister, Brandy, as we all know her as, one of the best singers to ever come out. She's iconic. She's pretty much legendary. Some would say not. I would go ahead and say yes. Fuck. She's been singing since I was a child, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her in the archive, in the records child. But his sister put out a post, responding to that, saying, need you, bro, that kind of deal. But I'm really hoping that she actually took the time, which I'm sure she did, to drop everything that she was doing, to fly out to wherever he may have been, to contact him, to meet up with him, to, try and help him resolve those issues that he was currently going through. Now, with all that being said, yes, I got y'all motherfucking attention now. I got y'all attention now. So with that being said, let me tell you what I think about this. My personal opinion, I have never been one to fuck with the Kardashians. I mean, I've never really watched the show. I've never, followed any of them on social media. I've never watched the mother, but I've always heard of different shit with them in social media and then in the media period. And during that time also, that's when I kind of got a little interested, maybe about, 6-7 years ago or more, and tried to watch a couple of episodes. But the whole thing of watching it was basically the whole family dynamic is fucked up. The whole family dynamic is fucked up. And now they're telling me they're coming back with another season and all this other shit. My thing is, I say, cut it out. Cut it out, sis. Whoever is producing this shit, just need to go ahead and give it up and let it go. Because at the end of the day, this is something that's really fucked up. And we need to really sit down and analyze this shit and break this down. Now, I'm only doing this video because y'all sent me this shit. Again, it came across my desk. Y'all keep emailing me and sending me messages and all this different shit about things y'all want me to touch on. So this is one of them. So now y'all want to hear my story about it, my take on it, my opinion. Here you go. First of all, I don't understand how Kris Jenner is even able to have any kids or any guardianship of kids. I feel like at some point, maybe we need to go ahead and break this down and analyze this and look at Kris Jenner as some kind of motherfucking, like some kind of sick ass motherfucking genetic freak. I mean, because who in the fuck would want to sit around and use their child as a fucking guinea pig? Yes, you want a star to be born from your home and your womb and have that legacy. But at the end of the day, at this motherfucking rate, you would sit up and you would actually take one of your children and you would sit down and hatch a plan as to so diabolical to have another star and celebrity to go down and have sex with them just to have a tape to put out to say because she's already famous and she's getting paid and he's somewhat famous, you know, to put everybody on and let them. And then the fucked up part about it, this sicko ass motherfucker decided to have the kids, you know, do the motherfucking video 3 times so she can actually sit down and look at these motherfuckers and decide which one she thought was best and would show her daughter in the best light and get the most likes and the most sales and all this different shit and the most views and which one would project her daughter to the next level of fame. What kind of sick fucker is that? That's some genetic freaky ass bullshit. I'm surprised they ain't charged her motherfucking ass for child pornography because both of these children was kids up under her, way especially back during their time. During that particular time. They may be grown adults and not pretty much damn near in their 40s, if not already so. But at the end of the day, somebody like Kris Jenner should never have a fucking husband. She should have never been able to have children. Any of that shit, because all she's ever done, every time I've ever seemed to have tried to watch an episode of the Kardashians or heard of anything regarding to this family, she's always the business manager. She's always the fucking spokesperson. She's always the motherfucker that's setting up shit for them to go out and make more money. But yet she's sitting in the background like Donald Trump or somebody with her motherfucking legs crossed, letting these girls go out here and make the motherfucking dollar. That sounds like some kind of bullshit a motherfucking madam would do that's running a goddamn whorehouse. Bitch, you didn't have daughters for that. You wasn't gifted daughters for that reason. And I find it very degrading that she would even take the time to even text this man, hit this man up, DM, or even think this motherfucking idea. What kind of nasty ass, gutter butt, freaky ass, last minute, trifling ass shit could this be? What kind of dollars could you be looking for to get some bullshit like this going? I would never in my life encourage somebody to take their own child or anybody else's, let alone for that fact of the motherfucking matter, and try to make a fucking porn star out of them. So you figure when everything else would seem like maybe it was becoming to fail, and if things was looking down, and maybe the show wasn't looking up, or to put some more money in your motherfucking pocket, you want to turn the girl into a fucking porn star? You ain't nothing but a motherfucking motherly pimp. I don't understand why Kris Jenner even has kids. The bottom line is, she should have been, you know, round, and she should have been fucking, what the word is, sterile. She should have been not able to even have children. At the end of the day, to find love, so-called, she done fucked around and had, 2 or 3 husbands or whatever. And this last one, she done fucked up his head so goddamn bad. He done fucked around with it at the end of the thing to let the last child graduate from high school and go and buy her a Tesla and buy him some titties. What the fuck was going on what was going on up in that house? I would love to have been a fly on the wall to find out what the fuck goes on up in there at night. What the fuck goes on? What the fuck goes on in the mind of somebody like this? You sitting down, you done turn your children into nothing but dollar signs all these years. And then at the end of the day, some of y'all, and I'm just going to motherfucking say it because y'all know me, cuz I'm going to just go ahead and say it and not motherfucking spread. And if I have to, then I will. But at the end of the day, some motherfucking fools went down there to take this latest other daughter. And because she was on the brink of becoming a billionaire, they went down and gave this woman, this little girl, donations to meet her mark to become a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? To set her over that mark before she was, I think, even the age of 18 or 21 or some shit like that. And I bet you half them that gave $10 motherfucking dollars couldn't buy a slice of bread and a motherfucking bucket of butter and a motherfucking jug of milk to go home and eat with. But y'all want to sit up there and promote and, you know, feed into somebody else's dream. Feed into your own motherfucking dream. I tell y'all that all the time. Look at this pathetic motherfucking crazy ass woman over here. That's in the mind of a nut. Ain't nobody would do no shit like that other than a motherfucking fruit nut would sit around there and call their child out to ask them to even, how could you even bring yourself to sit down and have that conversation? Listen, I came up with the idea that if you do a sex tape, and I got just the person in mind for you to do it with, all business moves, you used your children as business moves, chess pawns, chess pieces in every fucking aspects of their lives. And I really don't understand why CPS, child welfare, or somebody didn't see all these episodes of the bullshit that she was doing and putting these children through and stop up in there and cuff her motherfucking ass and bring her down to the precinct and get her questioned real good for the one time. Because when it's all said and done, they got to be some kind of charges of child abuse, child pornography, or, child endangerment or something. We're looking back at this woman's record. Let's go back to when these girls were in high school and let's look at what the fuck was going on up in the house. Because I'm pretty sure if we sit around and wait long enough, watch what I tell you, sit around and wait long enough. When Kris Jenner lay around there and close them beady ass, greedy ass for green motherfucking eyes of hers for the last motherfucking time and go to bed and go over there and join Big Reef and them and, all the Grace and Whitney and all them that's over there and Prince and whatnot, Michael Jackson and all them, they probably won't let her sit in their section because she ain't their kind of tea. But at the end of the day, when she get up there and get in the section across from them, the bottom line is I bet you a whole lot of shit gonna come out on some shit like Unsung, or they're gonna put them girls gonna speak the truth. They're gonna talk about all kind of filthy ass, gutter butt, nasty shit she had them to fucking do. And some of them girls probably wasn't willing to do that nasty ass shit. But for some reason, I guess Kim, she felt like she was the oldest, she was the biggest scapegoat. She had to bring it, she had to be mama's girl. I don't understand that family dynamic. And like I said, when it's all said and done, listen, they winning on several aspects. You want to talk about some demonic ass crazy shit. Y'all talking about Beyonce over there that sold her motherfucking soul. What about these girls up over here? Look like Jenner them already sold their what's the name? Kris Jenner already sold their fucking soul on contract on their birth certificate. Like my grandma used to say, they birth certificate to say they already sold to the highest motherfucking bidder. It just don't make sense to me. And then she always have these girls to go with these black guys, these successful or on the rise black guys. I've noticed that as well. Like I told you, I'm getting all this shit out. Y'all don't like it? Swipe to the left, swipe to the right. You don't like the motherfucking cussing, you don't like the motherfucking reading, find you another channel, fuck with somebody else, don't fuck with me. But if you fucks with me, hold on, it's coming. Bottom line is, she been having these girls fuck with all these young black men, Lamar Odom, Ray J, several others I can't even think off the top of my head to even fucking name. And I thought, thinking over the whole situation when he actually came on his live and talked about how they were treating him and fucking with him, harassing him and different shit like that as he decided to speak out his truth. It seems to me, I thought to myself, yes, victory for another one that got away out of the clutches of, and Kanye West that got out of the clutches of one of these Kardashian gals. And at the end of the day, it seemed as though he was about to arise, like the Phoenix. He was about to rise from all this shit, but somewhere something happened. There was a disconnect. These motherfuckers did or said something to him that, brought him down and brought him into a really dark place right now. And I'm really reaching out to say I'm really looking to help you any way I can. I'm praying for you and hope everybody else is praying for him as well. But at the end of the day, if y'all dudes out there that know best got a couple of coins in your pocket on the rise, your rappers, movie stars, actors, celebrity car washers, celebrity nails, whatever the fuck you do out there in the celebrity world, it's best to warn yourself to please beware and stay away from these. How the song goes, she's a man eater, all them. And they came from the mother lobe. She done ate men and spit them out. Fuck, she done fucked over so bad, they done not just turned gay, but they done went down there and turned, I guess shit, I don't know, transgender, trans something, because he done went down there and put him a gown on, a dress, and got him some titties and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and got him some hair grown and shit like that, and came out with his little outfits. The shit was funny to me. It took me real good, y'all, to see him up on it with the girls, picking out clothes and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, what in the fuck? Because love can do some cruel things. Love can fuck your mind up real quick. But I'm thinking to myself, what in the fuck did Kris Jenner do to this man? Because we saw them arguing in plenty of the episodes when he was, they was filming the show The Kardashians, when I watched a couple episodes and indulged. But I just couldn't figure out in my spirit, what in the Flavor Flav, fresh, fruity fuck did she do to this man that caused him to, when everything was said and done, for him to flip out, go yonder ways, buy a pocketbook and some red bottoms, stilettos? Because let's just be honest. I'm really giving him a whole lot more credit than he motherfucking do, because at the end of the day, when y'all saw how Bruce was dressing, when he did decide to be dressing as a gal, it looked like some old country bumpkin named Amy up out of the backwoods of probably Louisiana or Mississippi, some motherfucking well. Only thing that bitch was missing was some cowboy boots and a hat and a straw in this motherfucking mouth to chew on, and something probably to spit tea back in over in the motherfucking thing. But anyway, I just couldn't figure out what the fuck she did to this man that fucked him up. He never really said too much, but at the end, I guarantee you that when this woman closes her motherfucking eyes, we're gonna find out some of the shit that she asked him cheering to do that they wasn't really willing to do. But so getting back to Ray J. But I thought he was one of the young men that actually got out of the clutches because, like I said, there were so many that she seemed to have sent her daughter. You didn't really see them with too many white guys, Caucasian men or too many Italians, Hispanics. You didn't see them with too many of them. They was focusing on chocolate, Hershey, not Milton, but Hershey. They were looking for the men's. I don't know if they were looking for them to see what they thing looked down there in the nether regions or what. And if their mama taught them that or what the deal was, I don't know if she put that in their head that all black men were hanging and slinging. I don't know. But they always seem to target black men. Now, I will say Kim is one of the ones that seem to be one of the thugs in the game, that she's willing to do whatever it is her mama needed her to do to get the thing popping. And, she showed up for work. She came down to the thing, and she ain't never fucked up the thing, the way she looking at it when it comes to her mama's eyesight. But when it all comes down to it, like I said, people be sitting around and y'all watch this shit, y'all give all these views, y'all send these folks free money and all this different shit here. These folks eating better than you, eating caviar at fucking breakfast. They around here, they getting up flying to Italy or Paris just to have brunch, or going down here to have a little British tea at high noon, and you can't even get off on the goddamn job to go down there and and get you a little brunch with the friend girls. You ain't got enough time to take a 10-minute break to go back there and fix you a cup of motherfucking coffee. But you over here giving your money, your hard-earned dollars over here to these folks to make them billionaires. Bottom line is, I don't even fuck with no Kardashian. Never would. I can be the straightest man in America and be the richest motherfucker in America. And around their age, even when the shit was going down, on the battlefield, when she was trying to hook them up with all of their boys, Kanye and all that different shit. Because let us not forget, Kanye, listen, ever since Kanye done fooled around and fucked around with one of them Kardashian gals, he might be a little more philosophical. He might be a little more educated, and because I'm thinking about him, he put on, and I saw his interview, he put on the Black Lives Matter thing for Paris Week. Now he explained that he said he felt like that statement was a sarcastic statement towards the Caucasian community whom don't like blacks. He said, although, there were others that made money off of Black Lives Matter, and they took that money and they bought, $1 million homes. They basically embezzled the money and fucked up the thing. He's saying, basically, his truth is saying, sarcastically, yes, white lives matter. Let me show you how, because there's more fetuses being aborted, or black fetuses being aborted, like in the Bronx and up in like New York and stuff like this, and they're all whites, even though they have all these different laws for abortion. And I kind of got that a little bit. He made some kind of sense of it, because I ain't sat down and listened to him in a long motherfucking time, because half the interviews he was in, he sounded damn near like James Brown. Get up off of that thing. But I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. But that kind of shed a little light as to the White Lives Matter. But I still will say this. At the end of the day, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck Kris Jenner been teaching them girls. I don't know if she been taking them down to the thing and blowing shibuki dust up in their hoo-ha, up in their puss, or what the deal is. I don't know if she been having them girls drop their stuff up in the man's spaghetti. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. But at the end of the day, some she been doing to teach these girls, to bring the milkshake, to bring all the boys to the yard. And it's mostly black boys. They over there mixing up chocolate brewing and shit like that, and recipes and whatnot and so forth. And for some reason, it's attracted all the boys. Now, to further mitigate that, let's look at it. Not even just the girls, but shit, Kris even got her nose done. She even got fillers. She even got Botox. Ain't no telling she even got, I'm pretty sure she even got her titties done, I'm pretty sure she probably got a nice round of ass or some shit like that, because 9 times out of 10, a woman that age been around that long in the motherfucking game, and she done had 2 or 3 husbands and all them chilling. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure that motherfucking Dunlap is somewhere hanging around them through there, somewhere around the 5 o'clock shadow. Now, I'm also pretty sure that ass ain't sitting as perky as it used to, and I'm pretty sure she had to go down and get a few pumps, or just at least, uplifted in the ass somewhere around about them regions up in yonder way. It's just, to make it look better when she wear them little old tight and expensive suits. Let's not forget, them girls done went and got all kind of work done. They done got their cheeks done. They done got their titties done, their ass done. That all says to me, they've been pretty much trying to portray the look of a country gal. One of the ones from Mississippi, cornbread fed. eat collard greens and shit like that. My whole thing, they took the shortcut. They say, fuck them meals, fuck them collard greens, fuck that cornbread and them red beans and shit like that. Let me go on down here to Dr. Do It Right and let him go ahead and pump this ass up right quick and make it right like it needs to be. Let him go ahead and snatch this young waist. Let him go ahead and make these titties sit up like this young and make them sit up and speak to the world. So when I do shit like, you know, these sex tapes my mom is putting me in, when I present myself to the world and shit like that, and when they have old goofy ass line like, aqua, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It just don't make a whole lot of sense, but it gonna make a whole lot of sense when she lay around there and hashtag or Twitter read some shit like that to one of y'all, and then y'all gonna take the bullshit up, be a good friend of hers, be a follower, and then find yourself over there down to the Cash App, the Zelle, the Venmo, you know, the what the fuck was the trust fund thing, the GoFundMe page. Y'all created a whole fucking let me go create me a GoFundMe page and see what y'all do for me real quick. I know y'all probably pop off and make it happen for a brother. Y'all would help me. But I'm wondering if those that took the time and the pocketbook money and the, you know, and went on here and donated hundreds of dollars and thousands and millions of dollars to make that girl get over that status. That's the fucked up part. They'll do all that shit for somebody that don't do shit for them, won't even acknowledge them. Listen, if you give me $10, I'll be thankful to the heavens and everybody up on this channel. Letting everybody know, look, you didn't have to do it, but you did. And I ain't just talking about Jesus. I'm talking about you if you gave me 10, a hot 5, a sweet 2, you know, a temptation of 20. You know, give me some shit like that. But at the end, I just don't understand how they can sit up there and they have made a fortune. They have made a fucking legacy. They have pretty much have become damn near fashion icons and reality TV or TV reality stars, what the fuck you want to say, reality TV stars, icons in fashion and hair and all this other shit, trying to get ahead of certain other status of women. And honestly, they've been successful in it. You know, following the management of their mom, the fuckery she giving them, the bullshit she bringing. But I say this, I'm telling y'all, PSA for y'all boys out there, them guys out there, stay the fuck away from them gals, because they ain't no good. Maybe they mama done gave them some kind of elixir fixer to put down up in that puss, and when you lay around and drive up in there, listen, and I'm pretty sure half of y'all, they tempting y'all to go up in there with no motherfucking with no rubbers on, naked head like a motherfucker, so they can lay around and get your card in. Straight up succubus. Listen. Here, kitty. Listen, come here, meow, and lay around and whoop that old hoochie two puss on their motherfucking ass. Some old nasty ass gutter butt shit they mama done fucked around there and taught them with the hula hoop and shit like that. Them fool around there and rub some old feel good cream down up in their cooler and got them bars to look. Put a little something up in that drink or something, and it's just allegedly put them up in them little drinks and shit like that and bring them on down to the place and warm a little bit with that country ass Baptist booty and them setting right titties and all that. You know, they got everything. Maybe them some motherfucking beauty bots. Them bitches got everything fixed for your vote. For those of y'all sitting around to my, oh, it's a Kim Kardashian, it's a Kardashian, a Kylie. Oh, they're so sexy. Oh my God, they're so fine. And here I am so fat. I can't get my bitch, please. Give yourself a whole lot of motherfucking credit, because in the end, them babies went pay for that shit. Them bitches ain't sit around and go up in no motherfucking gym every day and just work for it and get it in and do it right. They ain't had that kind of time because they had to be doing casting. They had to be filming for all these different episodes they had coming up with their mama when she was their motherfucking manager, which I'm pretty sure she damn near pretty much is still their manager now, you know. I just don't fuck with them. But y'all be giving yourself all kind of negative credit looking at these motherfucking super bitches. Listen, these super bitches have been built, okay? Going down there to Dr. Miami and them, going over to Columbia and shit like that. They ain't going by Walmart, bitch, getting no motherfucking yoga mats and getting no motherfucking weights and, you know what I'm saying, no Nutri-Grain balls and shit like that, salmon patties and salmon balls and shit like that, you know, eating salads with a little bit of shrimp on it, maybe some walnuts, no dressing. They ain't doing stupid ass shit like that. Maybe after they got that body to maintain that, bitch, that's your crazy ass thinking they doing all that bullshit to get that body. No, bitch, they call 911, nurse got a body. And they called her the fuck up, made an appointment, and went down there and flew all over here, yonder, and everywhere else, and got their body fixed up and came back to y'all. And pretty much showed y'all that's what they did. And some of y'all still believe that they done went down there and worked all hard and got that tight tummy after having them babies and got that tight, voluptuous ass they be carrying around. No, they're trying to mimic y'all. Step back into your own. They're trying to be like you. You know who you are. Y'all know who I'm talking to. For them bitches that's already been blessed with it. You came here with it from day one. Ain't nobody had to tell you, you know what I'm saying, You was blessed. You walked around looking at Aunt Bertha. You saw Aunt Anita. You saw Aunt Dolores, Aunt Doris, Aunt Lucille, Aunt Geraldine. You saw all of them with them big old wide trailer track asses and them thin waists. And you knew right then you was going to be a bad bitch when you grew up. You didn't have to go down to no surgery and get all that fixed. The only thing you needed was to go down there and maybe give yourself a couple more cups of water and maybe give yourself a little exercise and diet and some rest and relaxation to make sure your body is rejuvenated and make sure you charge your mind and keep yourself together emotionally and also physically. But you was already given the gift. But anyway, I had to jump on here and say that real quick. Y'all do y'all best to check out Ray J's Instagram. Check in on him. Y'all pray for him. Send shout outs to him. He need all the love that he can get. His children they need all the love they can get as well. So surround the brother with, love in this community. And I'm sending love and high vibrations to you as well, and healing vibrations, bro. So I hope you feel better and you come out of this bullshit. I know you'll come out a winner. You always have. That's just the blood you have in you. And I don't even know you all that well other than following you and your sister's career shit y'all whole lives long. But I know you got it in you and you'll pull out. You probably should have pulled out with some of them. But you'll pull out of this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This too shall pass. But anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this here episode of the AJ Red Show regarding, Ray J, this Kim Kardashian gal, and they nasty, freaky ass, belligerent ass mother, Kris Jenner. If this is your first video, please take the time now to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell so that you will be able to be one of the first ones to view these videos when I upload them to the page, okay? Also, make sure you share with somebody, okay? Always share these videos. And not only that, hit that thumbs up button. That's the like button. That really helps a brother out a lot. And y'all don't forget to drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all thought about these videos and how y'all feel about how this whole thing panned out. And especially for those of y'all who could be requesting I do this video, y'all damn sure better stop by and let me know how y'all felt about my opinion and this whole situation with them right quick. Real quick, share with somebody you know. Share with somebody you don't know. Share with somebody you like. Share with some freaky son bitch you don't even care nothing about. Because if you don't like me, I'm pretty sure they will. Hopefully not in the same freaky ass manner they like in other folk and they cheering and shit like that. But I'm pretty sure I'll be the glue that holds y'all together in some likes. Also, remember to love yourself real hard, real good. And keep high vibrations, positive vibrations. And only love and give that to those who are willing to give it to you in return. Because anybody got time for no games and no bullshit. All right? All right, so see y'all later. I got to get out here and watch Married to Medicine and shit. All right, to the next video. Y'all holla at your boy. All right, later.